Alright, so we're back with the only game crazy enough to hire me to drive a warship. It's floating Sandbox. Actually, I shouldn't say that. There's actually a second person that's crazy enough to hire me to drive a warship. That's right, y'all. Your boy, totally monetizationable GrayStillPlays, got hired by World of Warships Blitz. It's one of those free games. It's available on the App Store and Google Play. There's one thing that World of Warships Blitz is missing though, and that's soft body physics for the explosions. So we're gonna use floating Sandbox to assist with that. Just for a couple seconds anyway, and then I'll get back to trying to break the floating Sandbox game. Oh, by the way, there's like a link in the description. Again, you guys do whatever you want. It's free if you want to go download it. You get some free stuff because that's how we do. See this here? This is a German destroyer. So you're rolling around at sea and you're all German and stuff, when all of a sudden a battleship comes up on you. Now you can use guns and do a limp amount of damage, like that. Or you can use what you're supposed to freaking use. Torpedoes. And do a thick amount of damage. See that? Oh yeah. That's the stuff. Never thought I'd see a little anime girl in a warships game. Look at this friggin' behemoth. No! Enemy ship destroyed. So yeah, thanks to World of Warships Blitz for sponsoring the video. If you feel like you want to help old Gray out, go ahead and download it. The only thing it'll cost you is 5 minutes in the bathroom and a gigabyte of space on your phone. And use the freaking torpedoes! Floating Sandbox is a game of extremes, and with the power of the tools menu that you eerily cannot see, there's a couple of things that I want to try to see if I can break the game. So there's something that I noticed, and that's that you can actually core through the ship with the smash button. And quite frankly, it is very, very satisfying to do. So what happens if you smash with the ultra-violent mode real slow like that? Is it crazy or... It doesn't so much as smash things as it does erase them from this plane of existence. So wait, what's ultra-violent mode with the cutting tool? It looks exactly the same. There's nothing more violent about this one than there is about the regular cutting tool. I don't think anyway. Okay, spring strength times 10. What does it all mean? Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything too unusual so far. Everything mostly looks the same, or does it? I don't know, maybe it looks more floppy and flaccid. It kind of does. All right, I don't think that the battleship is supposed to bend quite like it did. In order to truly understand a spring, you have to watch it come into contact with the ocean floor. I think that it's like it's made out of jello. It doesn't take damage at all. Normally this would have crumpled. So hold on, if you change the strength of the spring like in mid-hit like this, will it suddenly just collapse? Hold on, so if this is spring strength times 10, what happens if we make the springs have no value at all? Hold on. Before we do it though, I actually have to see this. Hold on, I've never had my battleship quite so floppy. It just bounces right off. This is the way. I'm gonna tell you something. If the government could figure out how to make ships like this, they'd be indestructible. Okay, so the strength is now at 1%. They just fall apart. The springs don't even count. They just crumble to nothingness. So hold on, if you reload the ship, does it just disappear? It does. It can't even hold its own weight up. All right, ready? Hold on. Thanos versus battleship. Go. Battleship lost. Okay. I've got the spring strength at 50% its normal capacity. So maybe now, you know, the ship can obviously hold its shape, which is a little bit better than what was said to the other poor malnourished ship. Okay, so what happens if I try and grab this ship? Okay. The ship... It turns the grab into like the antimatter bomb. It just brings everything in and turns it into a giant cesspool of tin and broken lives. Oh, if you grab in the air, I can make it levitate a lot. Hold on, let's see if I can bring the battleship for a walk over here. It's kind of like walking the dog, only slightly more warfaring. You know what? That's not too shabby. You can really make the damn thing move. All right, so right now, what happens when it comes into contact with the ocean floor with sucktastic springs? Oh yeah. It just folds. Normally it would hold, I would say, like, you know, 90%, but here it just about 50% of it gets erased. It kind of looks like the landscape to getting over it. I imagine bombs are much more devastating. Let me take a look here. Here we go. Yeah. Simulation quality is only at 1, and it's basically the lowest quality you can have. It mentions that if you up this, it could have problems with your computer. All the way, damn it. What the hell? What happened? Why? I brought it up to times 20, and the ship just decided to commit seppuku, and I don't know why. Also, my FPS is 8. Okay, it's on. The ship is still in one piece, but my FPS is still like 8. So maybe there's like a compromise here. Maybe I'll just bring it down to 10 times. Okay, 10 times gets us a 20. So what happens when you blow something up with 10 times the simulation quality? It kind of seems exactly the same, except you get a little bit more like degradation in the hull down below. Okay, simulation quality is now at half. What the hell? My tower went limp. It just lost all of its, it's like impotent. What happened to the tower? That's how bad the simulation is. The tower can't even stand it. It doesn't even want to know. Yeah, I think the default setting is probably the appropriate setting. What the hell is this? It's like a mixture between the Gumby-like ship that we had when we put the spring strength all the way up and just, I don't know, just a rebel. It's a rebel ship. It doesn't want to listen to its parents. Yeah, it's weird. The damage done happens in like little waves. There was a setting for water density. I put it at 0 and it's just like obviously it's like there's nothing here. It's just gravity that brings the ship down to the ground. Oh yeah. Okay, so water density is now 4 times what it normally is, and the ship is going nuts because it's like it's on a trampoline. Because of this, how much damage can you do before the ship sinks? Will the ship never sink? Don't think I've ever seen this before. It's like a lifeboat, except everyone's dead. So you gotta give your ship 2 eyes. There we go. And then, perfect. Well, at first it looked like eyes and a mouth, but now it just kind of looks like the underside of a sack. You know the slicers that they have at the deli? I kind of want to see. This ship has a ton of like electronics to it, which is a totally separate part of the game. So I'm curious what I can do and still have the electrics still working. So far so good. Like, in fact, the boat is just, it's getting thinner, you know? It's like Weight Watchers, only it happens a lot faster. It's like liposuction for the boat, see? As a matter of fact, the boat may not sink because I'm not really going below the water. Well, now I screwed it up. Now I am. Okay, I gotta try something. I got this big ass boat right here. I got the spikes jutting up. I want to put the springs back at 10 and see if it can get penetrated or not. Because I think when the springs are at 10, it's like invulnerable. Okay, I made the spike as thin as it can possibly get. So this is like, you know, wicked friggin' sharp. It's totally impenetrable. Look at this. I don't know. Maybe our ship is pregnant now. I'm not really sure. Watching the posts just like flop around like tendrils or tentacles or spaghetti or something like that is a little bit disconcerting. Okay, I've got the spring strength at a 3. So 3 times normal. Maybe 3 is able to get punctured. It's like trying to get a tetanus shot. The ship really doesn't want it. Damn, 3 times is super powerful. It's like we're cracking open an ice cold beer over here. The thing's about to just pull itself off through weight alone. Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on, all the way off. You're holding on by like 1 spring. How is this friggin' possible? How is it possible that 1 spring is holding this thing? Do I seriously have to get in here and fix this? I swear to God, if you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Here, hold on. There, how about that? That little bit right there. This is what's holding this thing up. Look at this. Hold on. There we go. There's like 1 little tendril left. How about if I just want to get just the tip. Okay, hold on. Nothing's holding this thing up now. There's nothing holding it up. Is it down here? Is that what it is? It's resting on something? No. It's like the Spider-Man of ships. There we go. Got it. If 3 times the spring strength. What the hell? Oh, it's so molecular thin that you can't even see it when you're zoomed this far out. Bet you never thought you'd see a ship go skiing. See, it's just heading down the hill over here. I don't know if there's anything sharp at the bottom. There's kind of this. So maybe it'll break the stacks over here? I'm not really sure. All right, floppy antenna thing. Go. Nope. Floppy antenna thing survives. Okay, this is 75% strength. So that had no problem shaving it in half. Obviously, it's weaker than normal. And now the almost symmetrical halves of the ship will be falling into the water. At 75%, I'm expecting quite a lot of damage. You can do it. Just kidding. And... oh, it's gonna wedge itself in. Look at this. If you were here, you'd be alive still. You wouldn't have to drown. I mean, that's assuming that like the sudden impact from the water at like, I don't even know how high this is. This is like a half a mile up. Wouldn't kill you. I don't like the fact that everyone here is still alive. So, sorry. Now, will it pull this ship through this wall? I'm very curious. Hold on, let's see. Oh, yes! It's just taking all the particles and smashing it into the wall. Actually, that's kind of cool. There may be something we can do with this. Hold on. Before I go anywhere, what happens if you put the spring strength to 10 and use the antimatter bomb? Because like the antimatter bomb deconstructs the ship entirely. But what happens if the ship is basically invincible? Hold on. All right, here we go. Okay, the crowd is starting to sing. You can hear it. It's bending in on itself. It's like it's going into a black hole or something. Oh, it won't break. It's crazy. It kind of just like tin canned the ship. That's all it really did. Oh, I've got it on the flag. It's perfect. So now the entire ship will get smashed into the giant piece of land over here. Here we go. So the spring strength is at normal. This is like average. The antenna's feeling the pressure. Here we go. Perfect. And the flag is still alive somehow. I don't know why. It's like the only item that's still here. Actually, the flag is pretty much perfect, you know, other than having a couple of rips and stuff like that. Oh, that's kind of neat. Part of the ship is embedded in the rock. Hey, World of Warship Blitz. Add antimatter bombs. Do it. I want to see this happen in the game. Add soft body physics too. What the hell? Oh, all right. For a second there, I thought our ship was gonna learn how to fly. I wonder if I can get an antimatter bomb. Hold on. It won't touch it. There it is. It counts. I wasn't sure if I could get one on like the one piece of the ship, but it totally worked. What happens if you use like 100 antimatter bombs? All right. Here we go. Computer, forgive me. Oh my God. There goes the frame rate. Yes. Oh, it's perfect. There is nothing left. I don't even know. Wow, you can really scroll out. I don't even know where the rest of the ship went. Okay. The spring strength is back at basically unbreakable. It's back at 10, but I'm gonna put a whole bunch of these on here. So is the strength of 10 totally invincible? Oh, it's incredible. They're all counteracting each other. It's so weird to watch. No. They're finally working together for like a little bit. Okay, I've got the spring strength at 9. So now it should be able to be destroyed. It was interesting that when it was at 10, all of these were fighting against each other perfectly, and it wasn't destroying the boat at all. So here we go. Oh, the frame rate. Oh, we're down to 18 from just this alone, but it still doesn't break. It's starting to break now, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna put all these on. I'm gonna turn ultraviolet mode on. Oh, I can only put this many. I'm gonna turn ultraviolet mode on, and I'm going to put the destruction caused by these up to maximum. All right, here we go. I should have known. Oh, bomb blast, maximum. Implosion strength, maximum. All right, I'm gonna put as many of these down as I can. I wonder if they count as different items, the bombs. Oh, it's so heavy, it's weighing the ship down. Hold on. I'm gonna... Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Floating Sandbox, where I'm gonna tell you, this game is harder to crash than a bunch of the other games I played. Anyway, folks, till the next time, stay foxy and much love.